let's go to this next thing here. What's your take? I'm a big fan of this gimmick, the way it's presented. Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. They give him a push. He beat everybody up for a month. They give him a title shot. He wins the title against Ricochet. Mm-hmm. Bro, they kind of. I mean, I don't want to use the word to sound politically incorrect here because you know how people are, right? But they kind of got lucky that Russia invaded Ukraine because they piggyback now off of that stuff, and they're like basically without saying it out loud, he's kind of like the Russian. You know, he's wearing red.
I thought he was.
He is right, exactly. But they're using the Russian. It's like they're whatever stigma we have against foreign heels these days, whether it be the Russians. They molded it together, and they're putting that like they're presenting the characters that way, right? And they do the characters very well. You know, and it's something like I tell everybody, it's like, you know, bro, you watch Gunther wrestle. Nobody in professional wrestling should be doing a chop anymore because this guy makes everybody else's chops look fake. You know, solid. He looks good. He's presented with the guy with the mouthpiece coming out. I don't know. I'm a fan of this gimmick. What do you think of it?
The same. Like, I'm a fan of the gimmick. I think people were obviously crying about it first. Again, like he's changed his name to this.
His name is the Russian Nazi tank commander. It's like, bro, if you have to Google something to get offended, you're not offended. You know, it's fake outrage. You know,
it was Dave. And again, this is a third example of this on the same show, where Dave turned around and went, he looked, with his old physique, he looked like somebody different. He looked like a star. Now he just looks like everybody else. And then I saw that's what he said. And then I saw people going, and I saw people like agreeing with it. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, the guy got in shape. The guy got rid of his tits. And grew and showed his abs, like worked his ass off to have abs, and you're turning around and saying he's not special anymore. Like he now looks like everybody else. Like everything that was special about him is gone. This is the thing. Like he's from that ilk where these Japanese wrestlers that are not in shape can be stars and whatnot. And that's what he wants to see. Maybe he saw him as like maybe a modern day like William Regal or something, where Regal never had to be, you know, trimmed down or whatever. But that's not going to work. Like William Regal and his build and whatever, like in 2022, is not going to work.
Right.
Yo, what up? This is Conan, and I host Keeping It 100. My co-host Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!